his money ball wreck as the last wreck. So he's assuming he won't get off to a good start, but he'll finish strong.
And again, 22 feet from the foul line. Jump shot rattles around and through as they try to get DeMar DeRozan.
Back to the basement, back to basketball for the second half of the NBA season. This is Below the Hardwood. I'm your host, Ryan Henry, sitting here with Dexter Ariola. Wave to the people, Alan Shane. And like I said, back to basketball for the second half of the season. And ladies and gentlemen, it's heating up. We just left a decent All-Star weekend.
Would you say good, bad, or ugly?
Good, bad, or ugly, yeah. We'll talk about the best, the worst, and whatever you want to call it from the 2014 NBA All-Star season. All-Star weekend. And of course, we'll also look at the second half for many teams. Who's going up, who's going down, and who's just going to stay running around in a circle. Right now, we'll start with the good, the bad, the worst of All-Star season. All-Star weekend, I did it again. But what did you guys like, Dexter, from Friday to Sunday night? Did anything stand out to you?
I really liked the All-Star game. It was close, third quarter, and there was highlights. There was lots of highlights in it. I really liked Kyrie Irving in it. He was amazing. He put on a show for the people. And that's what the All-Star Game's about. It's about showing the people.
318 points, a new high for both points combined, which is pretty insane. Alan?
I like the relay aspect of the skills challenge. It was actually really cool. That was one of the new innovations brought to this weekend that actually, entertained me a little bit. But personally, can I say this? Fuck the dunk off. The dunk off sucked. We were missing one more round. Like I kind of like the whole battle between it, but take away the East and West proportion of it, like the proportion of it. That didn't need to be there. I like to see the guys go out there and put creativity 1-on-1 versus each other. Like I don't know.
And the fan vote kills it.
The fans, you guys don't know anything.
Going back to the skills challenge, I like the relay aspect of it. You can either pass them, throw them an alley-oop. That was kind of cool. They should keep that. I liked it. The competitors didn't seem into it at all though. Like there's some guys that are just like casually dribbling the ball. I'm like, what the hell is this? Then you have Damian Lillard, 5 events all weekend, and he's rushing through the court trying to do as much as he possibly can.
He got one.
He won the skills challenge.
One thing I liked about it, the rack for the 3-point competition, kind of like that where you can kind of statistically put it. I would prefer if you could only move all your money balls to one area. That would be dope. Instead of having that, because you can't compare all the scores now to the old scores because it's gone now.
Of course, talking about the 3-point challenge and the fact that you can put the money balls anywhere. And I'm sorry, I just want to say this: who called Marco Bellinelli a Bradley Smith?
Kenny Smith.
Wow, Bradley
Beal.
Bradley Beal final. Who did that? That was me.
I also said
the worst 2 shooters in the competition, and they're in the final. Shout out to Marco, killing it in the 3-point. Anything else from the actual game itself on Sunday?
It was competitive. I liked when the East came back in the end. That was a really good game. Really got interesting, and it got interesting from the third quarter as opposed to the fourth quarter.
They started playing defense. That's what it was. Like they knew the game was close, and they started playing defense.
And of course, Twitter was outraged. Everybody was outraged about the dunk format and just how brutal it was. To tell you the truth, I think the dunks were actually great. Like John Wall's dunks.
Yeah, those were amazing dunk. Paul George, amazing dunk. Terrence Ross, amazing dunk. Drake, you need to sit down. Why are you sitting there? But you can't have it just like fan vote and dunk of the night. You know what? It's an historic thing. Don't mess with success. Have the judges there vote for it.
There were too many damn attempts from everybody except John Wall. He killed it. He killed that last time.
But if you guys have any opinions on All-Star Weekend and how to even improve it at all, send it. Talk to us. BTH on NBA Gmail. You can go to the Facebook group.
Votes.
No fan votes, because Alan doesn't like the fans. Hashtag, I'm not even to say it. But moving on to the second half of the season, which officially started just recently. Who do you guys think is going to move up, rise, become that top tier team? Who do you guys think is going to stay at the bottom? And who's just going to run around in the insane asylum that is the NBA? Those spots between 6 and 10,
Purgatory.
Where you're right at the playoff point, but not good enough to get a good draft pick.
You ain't gonna get a championship.
So Dexter,
you're gonna hate it, and they laughed already. It's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving was an all-star. He was the all-star, actually.
Which direction are they going?
They're going to go up. They're at, 10th right now? And Bobcats are ahead of them? No, Bobcats are going to fall from grace. They're going to hit the earth. They're going to hit the ground below the hardwood. And Kyrie Irving is going to be great. And Anthony Bennett, Brampton, 19 career high.
So everything you just said was wrong. Cleveland Cavaliers are -1. They're gonna go -2. They're not gonna get any better this year. I'm so sorry.
Who's your team? Let me hear it.
My team?
To do anything.
To do anything. I want to see what's interesting. What's going on with OKC Thunder? I want to see if Kevin Durant is actually becomes the man that he knows he is. You know, without Russell Westbrook. I know Russell Westbrook is set to come back later this week.
Against
I want
the Heat?
I want to see if he's actually gonna become that next tier guy with him hanging around.
Yes.
I don't think.
I think OKC can trade him and get away with it. I think they can trade Russell Westbrook.
No. They need him. He gives open shots.
I think
everybody.
OKC is going to stay a status quo, but when you're the best team in the league, status quo is good. So they're not going to go anywhere. They're just going to be right
But
there.
Kevin Durant's
That's
production,
right.
I would say.
Oh, for sure.
I think
it's gonna tilt a bit. But I'm gonna just stick with from the Eastern Conference, the Raptors. Honestly, I think they're just gonna stay status quo in that third spot. They're gonna win enough to stay alive, stay relevant, and they're actually gonna get home court advantage for the first time in history. I think. Have they ever had a home court advantage?
Yeah.
Have they?
They were when they came in third.
Oh wow, shoot. Okay,
He's the host. He's the host.
How many years have we been around, and how many years have we been in the playoffs? Yeah, so that's hurting.
Do you have a basketball show?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
But anyway, the Raptors, I'm hoping that they stay above float, and I think they will.
Don't trade Kyle Lowry.
Don't trade him.
I don't want
Seriously.
Rondo.
But
Rayon Rondo.
24-second shot clock time. 24 seconds FaceTime, anything you want in the league, of course. Alan, do you got anything to say?
Yes, I do. You're gonna hate this. I'm talking about TSN's coverage of All-Star Weekend. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. You guys can't. I don't know. For those who don't know, who don't live in Canada, they cut 4 minutes early to go do Olympic coverage, which is ridiculous. And people want to say this is like, oh, it was an accident. I know Ryan Smith, who's a technical director over TSN, says it wasn't a mistake, but it wasn't. If you think about it, they have done this before. Remember when they postponed the Heat Knicks game to talk about hockey coverage when it was the lockout? TSN, you guys don't care about basketball, and you guys lost the thing to hockey. I'm so sorry for you guys. I'm not.
A little upset.
I didn't get to know who was the MVP. I'm just saying.
Dexter.
I'm gonna go to John Wall. I'm gonna talk about the dunk off. It was amazing. He did it on his first attempt. That last dunk. I hope you have a highlight of that. And the second half of the season, I think they're gonna move up to 5th or 4th. They're a really good team. Gortat's amazing. Nene and Bradley Beal, a beast. And Dion Waiters, that Hardaway thing was amazing.
Sticking with an all-star theme, I'm just gonna go over like the whole weekend again. Choosing the winner by fan vote is stupid for the dunk contest. Just give it to the judges. You have 3 smart, intelligent men. You have Magic Johnson, all these legends that you bring in and out every year to voice their opinions. Let them do it, just all the way through. And the entire all-star weekend, although some of the adjustments you made were great, it just went to hell. The entire weekend was just change it. Whatever you gotta do, please.
Sounds like you really feel though.
I think they should have like team dunks.
Of course, social media everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. BTH on NBA. Just Google "below the hardwood" because we are everywhere. BTH.
Under your bed.
But that is it for another edition of Below the Hardwood. We will see you somewhere on the courts, outside, out, like your window. You can look out right now. I bet Alan's right there. Dexter's probably waving.
Nay.
Good night.